Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are on scene at Evan's house and we are finally getting to work on his truck. If you guys have not met this truck, what year is it?
92.
It's a 1992 heavy half, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's a heavy half. So what this started out with is a TBI 350. Which, they are just fucking dreadful. It was prima donna fuel injection. This is my opinion. You're more than welcome to disagree, but this is just how I feel about it. It was prima donna fuel injection. It was a step in the right direction to get us to where we are today, but it's a horrendous fucking step in my opinion. So at some point in the past, we had deleted that, and we had converted it to carbureted. That video is on my channel somewhere if you want to scroll back that far. Well, I was doing my staycation in Mesa County. I got rumor that Evan decided to go ahead and unseal Molly.
She got mad.
She got mad. If you don't know what unsealed means, he didn't know either until I pulled it off, and then he decided that he was going to back it up by doing it himself.
Yeah.
So, unsealed means it just starts bleeding profusely from every which direction that you can. Erica, the 305, the head gaskets went and the oil pan went, and it just turned into a bloody massacre. The Vic right now is weeping oil out of the head gaskets, which is fun. I'm sure it's from me getting it super hot all the time. This decided that it was going to shit the front main seal. So that's what happened there. And then it's sitting here. I had the ability to go through the parts room and do some digging to see what we could do this thing. So it had a single plane on it before, but it did not have an air gap single plane on it. So we picked up an air gap single plane for it, and I refinished, however the fuck you want to put it, the set of 305 416 heads that came off of our race truck. Now that it has a big block, I have the 305 sitting there for a future project. TBI heads, to Evan and I's understanding, are fucking dreadful. Like, just trash. So literally anything makes better power than they do, just by flow. On top of that, this doesn't have very much compression.
I think it's 8.5 to 1.
Yeah, it's not real great, and I think they're 72cc heads or something like that, factory. The 416 heads that we're going to put on this are 58cc, so it should bump the compression up. It should be somewhere between 9.5, 10.5 to 1, somewhere in there. Still going to run on pump gas. Might want to run it on 91 just to be safe, which he doesn't have an issue doing. So we'll flip you around and show you where we're at, because we are not where we left y'all.
Oh, that's that one.
You be missing some stuff, bro.
Yeah.
We did work.
Things happened today.
So we've been tinkering with it off and on days off and after work and whatever else, and we are finally to the point where we've got it down to the short block and we have the mating surfaces clean. So we found out that the headers that I pulled out of my parts bin do not fit. This side may fit, probably not. That side, definitely not. So those are not going to happen.
And it's only because of the drive shaft, because it's got a solid front end, like solid axle. No, wrong, not solid axle. Independent front suspension, so the front diff is bolted to the frame. And the drive shaft
and the CV axles do this.
The CV axles, yeah. So it has clearance issues to the drive shaft. That's kind of common on these trucks, as if you, in comparison to like a square body Chevy. So drive shaft, don't work with those headers.
Yeah. So these headers are going to be a no-go. These are the TBI heads. This is the TBI valve covers. This is the original TBI intake from when we carb swapped it from the first place. This is a TBI to 2-barrel adapter and a brand new 2-barrel. This entire setup is going to be on local Facebook. If you're local to us and want this for any reason, bring me like $100 bill and take it all out of my driveway and go away. So, are we gonna put heads on this thing today?
Definitely appears so.
Okay, so inside the truck, in there, is a set of cylinder heads, the 416 heads to be specific. They are now Krylon ink blue is the specific color that those are. On top of that, he has Holley valve covers that have not seen this truck yet. We don't know what those look like on the truck. And then we have the intake. With the heads being done, we can set the valve covers on it, and we can set the intake on it, and we can finally get a picture of what this thing is going to look like. So the attempt right now is I'm going to set you guys up, and while me and him are both pretty much in this position, I'm probably going to be out here. We're going to lay the head gaskets on, dry. There's no reason to do anything to them. And then I'm going to hand him the cylinder heads, and we will set them in place. Small block Chevy cylinder head bolts are reusable if they are in good condition. They are in this box in this tub right here. So we are reusing those. At some point we need to put a timing cover front seal on it, but we'll tear all that apart later. We want to see the fancy stuff so that we can have some motivation to get this fucking thing done, because it's been sitting for at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's just not chill. So we'll find a place for you guys, and then we'll do some shits and stuffs. Can you shush? I was trying to film, pup. No? Okay, cool, got it. Let me show you these heads before we get them completely installed and they never get to see the daylight again. Go pretty and clean, I got it. Alright, now I gotta hand this to him. Haha! Both heads are installed and torqued down, and this guy is pooped. We're definitely done for the day. We're at the point where we're just giggling and fucking not getting shit done. So, anyway, let me show you what else we got going on. First thing that we get to hand him is this fucking beautiful Speedmaster air gap single plane. Because it's fucking gorgeous. Here you go, Bubba.
Yeah. Oh, and it weighs like 6 pounds.
Yeah. Okay, so there's that. It's still got silicone on the bottom of it. And then I'll get this breather out of the way. We'll try our best to unstack these with one hand. Maybe not. These are vintage, legit Holley cast valve covers. Just take one. There we go.
Let's see, which one do I want where? This one's the left side.
And we got the other one.
Oh, this is gonna have to be.
It don't matter right now. Okay, and then after that, we got a 2-inch aluminum spacer. This is a great debate around here. I run phenolic resin. He runs aluminum. Whatever you want to run. Spacer is a spacer. And then last, we have this air cleaner assembly that happens to have the carbs still bolted to it. See? So we'll go ahead and we'll give this to him too. I think we'll go over here for better lighting. Hell yeah.
I got them. Yeah, she's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice.
It's gonna be things. Stuff.
I don't like how the intake and the valve covers don't match. I feel like they should be the same.
I feel like maybe you should paint the valve covers.
Yeah, I know you feel like that. I kind of do too.
Maybe blue and then
Black.
sand the top. You want to do black and sand the top? Either way.
Black with blue fins.
Blue fins. That would be difficult to
And a
spot.
red holly. Yeah, it'd be very difficult to do. We'll see. Maybe just... maybe just black and sand the fins and the holly. Maybe paint the holly blue. Maybe not.
Either way, this is where we're going to end it for the day. He's got adulting to go do. I got to go do adulting. But we made progress. The heads are done.
That was the biggest issue. Or biggest thing to overcome was doing the heads, getting them cleaned up. Getting the old ones off, getting the surface cleaned up. Putting the new ones on. Torquing them.
Yeah, this is
That was a big deal.
Yeah. It's a little easier when the engine's on a stand. But he's going to get a power steering mount that is not this one. And he's also going to get an alternator mount, which is not that one over there. So that'll be in another episode. He's also got to acquire a set of headers. And then we need to acquire more time to put the rest of this together. We're going to pull the water pump and paint it blue. And then we need to put a seal in either this timing cover or another timing cover that we have, depending on OD of the front main seal. So all that's to be determined. Already got the dizzy and everything else, so just need more time to put it together. Alright, so this guy has some parts to acquire, and we both need to acquire more time. So I think that'll do it for today. Doesn't matter what you're working on. Get out there and wrench on something, do something productive. Have a good day, and God bless. This guy and I will catch you later. Bye.